pretty, 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 pretty. Caribbean girl, them pretty, blonde girl, them pretty, pretty. All of them girl, them pretty, 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 pretty.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's make a video today because I have to do a look for Creole creators. So we all have to use a fruit as inspo for our makeup look. So my fruit that I chose is a peach. I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow inspired by the colors of a peach. My eyes looking like I high, like I tired, like to make these videos because woke up, went on Instagram as I always do. And I'm seeing that Nicki Minaj, now let me understand something. You all know me, I'm very outspoken. I don't care what anybody else will say. Even if 5,000 people are on one side of the argument and I disagree, I will disagree. I'm not the kind of person who follows the crowd. I saw that Nicki Minaj posted a picture of her hair. I mean, I look at the picture, I'm like, that doesn't look like Tay's work, but you know, I didn't think anything of it. So I'm scrolling down and I'm seeing Jonathan post the same picture of Nicki Minaj because he did her hair. So I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, what happened to Tay? Because I know Tay is the one who usually does Nicki's hair. So me being me, I went and did my investigations. I'm reading the comments and I put two and two together. I'm supposed to be doing a pitch. I look like a whole sunset. This is not what I'm trying to achieve. My first thing is, okay, Tay was not available to do your hair, right? For whatever reason, because apparently he had to pull his wisdom tooth out, so okay, he could not do your hair, which is fine. People cancel all the time. If somebody cancels, you have the right to go to somebody else. But of all the people you could have choose to do your hair, you choose Jonathan, knowing that recently Jonathan and Tay was in a big row, in a big argument, right? Why? You could have gotten Alonzo to do your hair. Alonzo is very good at what he does. You could have gotten Kenya D. You could have gotten Lace Assassin. You could have gotten Hair by Him. You could have gotten somebody from Snob Mob. You could have gotten Cherish Official. There's so many other people I can name that does hair really well. But still, you choose Jonathan out of spite because Tay cancelled on you. Is the loyalty? My good sis went on live and address the situation, and she's like, oh, Tay cancelled on her 48 hours before, because I was on the live. I make sure I joined the live when she go live. Nothing wrong with you wanting to change your hairstylist if you decide, okay, well, you don't really like how that person doing your hair anymore, so you're going to go to somebody else. You have the right to give your money to whoever you want to give your money to, because your name is Mrs. Petty. You got married to a man called Mr. Petty. For those of you who don't know what the backstory is behind the whole Tay and Jonathan thing, recently Jonathan did Jeffree Star's hair. Now, if you know Jeffree Star is he was a YouTuber, he got big, but apparently word on the street is Jeffree Star is a racist. Now, I don't really know the backstory behind that, because I don't follow Jeffree Star. I'm not subscribed to his channel. I don't care for him, but that's what people were saying. So with everything that's going on in the media, Jeffree Star being a racist and Jonathan doing Jeffree Star's hair, Jonathan's getting a lot of backlash. People saying like, why are you doing Jeffree Star's hair? Don't you know that he does not like black people? Blah 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 blah. So Tay take himself and Tay gonna make a post saying all money isn't good money, which I definitely agree. I'm not doing anybody hair or everybody hair just because they pay me a lot of money. Nicki Minaj would come to me today and offer me $100,000 and say, look, I'm giving you $100,000 in cash to do my hair. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I will do Rihanna hair for free. I just don't like her energy. I don't know, it's just my spirit. If my spirit tells me don't want to do something, I'm not doing it. Now my spirit will tell me not to do hair, so I'm not going to do it. Apparently it fall in Jonathan's lap. Jonathan take his fast 7 comment in the post and say, well, it is over here, meaning that all money is good money for him. He don't care where the money coming from. It could be blood money, it could be bomb money. He don't care. He taking the money. Once the money is coming to him, he don't care who's it from. He's taking the money. Now for me, that's not a good mentality to have, because as somebody who does celebrity hair or who does hair on the whole, Jonathan said that Jeffree Star paid him $20,000 and he was not going to turn down $20,000 to do somebody's hair. He's basically saying he doesn't care as long as he's getting paid to do something. his money and his bag is all he cares about. Now people like that are very dangerous. You see people that only care about money, these are the kind of people you have to watch really closely, because these are the kind of people that will sell you out and sell their soul for money. And that shows that they have no loyalty. And that's a difference between Jonathan and Tay. Jonathan is all about his money. He does not care who he hurt in the process. He will do whatever it takes to get to his bag. Now Tay, on the other hand, is all about loyalty. Tay has been friends with Ari and all of these girls from before he got big. He get big and he brought them up with him. You understand? I'm very big on loyalty. Like, I don't have much friends. I have my few little friends, and that's it. I keep it very simple, keep it moving. I don't have a big circle of friends. I don't want a big circle of friends. Jonathan used to do Megan Thee Stallion's hair, and he does not anymore. Why is that? Nobody not putting that together. Why is it that Jonathan no longer does Meg's hair? Jonathan used to be everywhere with Megan. Every time Megan on tour, Megan on the road, Megan this, he always with Megan. He was like Megan's babe. You see how Ari always with Tay? Jonathan was always with Megan. Megan's makeup artist said that Jonathan is an opportunist. Jonathan will use you to get to the top or get to where he needs to get to, and when he gets there, he just disposes of you. And and whole day I have been arguing with people in the comments about the situation. I feel like the people that don't understand where I'm coming from and what I'm trying to say is people that don't have no loyalty. People keep saying, oh, she doesn't owe Tay that, Tay don't have no contract with her, she could choose who she wants to spend her money, who she wants to give her money to, and that's fine. Yes, she can. She has a choice whether or not she wants to go to this person to do her hair or that person to do her hair. And let me tell you, from the time Nicki Minaj has been Nicki Minaj, of all the hairstyles she has had, the time period where Tay has done her hair has been the best hairstyle she has ever had, hands down. Nicki Minaj used to have some trash ass hairstyles back in the day, and you all know I'm not lying. I give credit where credit is due. I like her music. She is a good rapper. She has great songs. I give her that. I'm not going to discredit her and say why I don't like her. I like her music. I don't know her personally, but as far as I can see and as far as I know about her, I don't like her character. I don't like her as a person. She's very spiteful. She's very bitter. She's very toxic, and she's very petty. Okay, Nicki needs Tay to uphold her image. She's an artist. She has an image to uphold. Okay, she has to look a certain way as an artist and as somebody in the industry. She needs a makeup artist who can do her face to make her look popping. She needs hairstylists who can do her hair to, you know, to go along the look that she's trying to portray, or whatever look she's trying to do for her music video, or to go on the red carpet. She needs a glam squad and a glam team. They don't need her. They don't need to get a check from Nicki to make money. I have been arguing with Barbs and Nicki's little minions in the comments all day. And Tay is somebody that's in high demand. Like, everybody wants Tay to do their hair. And the thing I like about him is that he's exclusive. He does not just do any and everybody's hair. He chooses whose hair he wants to do. And so I got another email on the 21st of July. And I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and talk about it, okay? So the title of the email is Girl Chat. And it says, before I get into it, just let me say I love your channel, your humor, your style. Happy to see your subscribers growing, and I'm waiting to see you make it big, girl. I'm rooting for you in the background, sis. I watch mostly all your videos, if not all. Purple is my absolute favorite color, and the purple wig is life. And the curls, gorgeous. Keep shining and keep rising. Anyways, the reason why I'm writing is about your email from the chick. It made my heart so heavy, and yes, I definitely think you should continue Girls Chat. Let me first say, I believe whatever STD she has is incurable. That is why the dirty dog said that they should stay together. Her so-called bestie is an absolute lowlife because you don't do that to your friend. Let me tell you, STDs are real. I found out late last year that I have genital herpes, and believe me, this has broken me so bad. I feel like there is no life after this. I pray that this is not what she has, because you have it for life. What I really want to know from your subs is, how do you go into a relationship with an STD? I am an honest person, and it would eat me up not to tell my partner. Not to mention, I'd have to lie when I have outbreaks to avoid any form of sex. I really wouldn't like lying. These guys out there today, I really don't think they would want a female after she announces that she has an STD. Plus, you have to think of them telling their friends after they break things off with you because you have an STD. And this is why my heart hurts for this chick. How does she move on from that? She said, I got this STD and I have only told one cousin because so much stigma is attached to this. To make my situation worse, I don't know where I got it. I was in a relationship for 8 years where I believe my boyfriend constantly cheated on me. The relationship was a mess. I cheated towards the last year or so, not willingly and intentionally, but the relationship was crap and you know shit happens. She says, I had 2 sexual partners from the time this breakup, and I really beat myself up about it every day. Like, why didn't I protect myself more? Or maybe I should have been less promiscuous. I still cry about it, literally hate myself at this point. I feel like I can't talk about this with anyone, not even my friends, and it's so hard. You see, I really don't want to cry. She might as water. I pray this is not what she has. I really wish to know how people live with incurable STDs, and the hardest part is how do you get into another relationship with this. She says, I wish there were more forums with people I can relate to, but people hardly speak on subjects like this. I can tell girls out there is to protect yourself. Don't be ashamed to buy your condoms and make them wear it, because if you catch something, especially incurable, you're the one with the disease, you're the slut. Then she says, blessings to you, Miss Chloe, signed Heavy Hearted. Now, I had already responded to her personally. I'm going to tell you what I said to her. Hey girl, first of all, thank you for finding the courage to even write this to begin with. I appreciate you being so brave. Second, thanks for all the love and the support. I absolutely appreciate it. And I said, wow, I'm so sorry that you have to go through this and that you're still going through it. I can imagine how scary it is. I said, girl, that's one thing I am scared of is STDs. And I said, you see me, my vagina, I'm not playing by her, and that's very true. I don't play this kind of games for my vagina. People like to give jokes and make judgmental comments because I openly speak about how I choose to be celibate and use toys rather than just having sex with somebody that's not my man for the purpose of an orgasm. Even if you use protection, there is still a risk because condoms can break. Not to mention, you don't know who else these men are sleeping with and if they're using protection with their other partners. Even in a relationship, you're here being faithful and the man is out there being a hoe in the streets, okay? He could bring something home to you. I said, I'd lose my mind. I don't know how I would go about telling a new partner about STD. I have to make a video, get some feedback because this one is hard. I said, I feel like if he really likes you, he's going to try to work around it. If not, then he has a choice to leave. But just to have a clear conscience, I think you should tell him when you feel like you absolutely trust him completely and there's no doubt in your mind that he will try to be shady or petty if things don't work out. If you'll break up and things get sour, people tend to be really messy. I think there are 2 types of ways that people deal with STDs. Person A, someone who knows they have it and goes around willingly and knowingly spreading it for the sake of revenge. Their mentality is, my life is ruined, therefore I'm ruining everybody else's life. I think person B usually shuts down and goes into depression because it's a hard pill to swallow that they have an STD, especially if they were in a committed relationship and their partner brought it to them. Not to mention, you can't go around telling everybody, even your friends, that you have an STD. Do what you need to do for yourself, take your medication. I'm not sure how it works, but maybe you could search online for some natural remedies in terms of the flare-ups and how to control it. I said pray about it and definitely use this as a learning experience. Don't let it break you, but let it make you strong, okay? I feel like the moral of this girl chat, or the main message I'd like to get across in this girl chat advice situation, is protect yourself. The importance of protecting yourself even when you're in a relationship, because people tend to take the word trust lightly. It's important for you to know somebody really well, not only know them but also trust them, and don't just take their word for it because they tell you, oh, I clean, I don't have nothing, I don't have no STD. Nope, don't take anybody's word for it. Let them prove to you that they are clean, okay? If they claim they have gotten tested, make them show you the paper with their results showing you that they are clean. A lot of people don't even get tested. They don't care to get tested. So especially guys, they don't go to the doctor regularly. 9 out of 10, if a fella tell you he clean, he get tested, he lying. He lying.
You're lying! Liar! You're lying! You're lying! Lies! Lies! When were the lies in?
The best thing to do to make your partner feel comfortable is go with them and get tested. When your results come back as clean, then you know you can do your but if somewhere along the lines in the relationship the trust kind of get a little bit shaky, or you feel like maybe somebody's lying about something, or you know maybe somebody cheated, use protection or stop having sex with that person completely. Because once the trust is gone and that person steps outside, you don't know if when they step outside of the relationship if they're using protection, the people that they sleep with. It's one thing for you to cheat, but for you to cheat out protection, that's just a whole different level of betrayal. They're clean, you're clean, and you can do your do in a committed relationship. I was just actually watching a video that my mother was showing me the other day of a girl who got HIV from her boyfriend, and the boyfriend was born with it. He did not tell her he had it, but he was literally going around willingly and knowingly spreading the disease to everybody that he slept with. So there are people like that. There are people who know they have something, out of spite they go around knowingly and willingly spreading the disease. There are people like that. Don't put nothing past nobody. It's not written on anybody's face. It only takes one time. It only takes one time and one situation for you to get caught up. STDs are real. She doesn't know where she got it from. It could have been from her boyfriend who was cheating on her and sleeping around with other females and he brought it to her, or it could have been with one or two other people that she slept with after they broke up. She also asked, how do you tell a new partner that you have an STD? But I feel like the only way you can tell somebody that is if you feel like you absolutely trust that person and you know for sure that that person will not judge you or switch up on you when you tell them the situation. But you have to tell them. You cannot not tell them. You having an STD and not telling your partner or not telling somebody that you are good, don't tell them until y'all are about to get physical or you think you reach that level. If you're just talking to somebody and like, you know, you're just vibing whatever, don't tell them, because it may not even reach to the point where you'll get physical. So you can go to jail and you can be fined and you can be arrested for knowingly sleeping with somebody and not letting them know that you have an STD. Honestly, and this is just my advice to anybody, if you are single and are not in a relationship, get you some toys, sis. Do it yourself, okay? Toys do the exact same thing that a nigga would do. If you choose to have sex with somebody, have a friend with benefits, have a little boo thing, sleep with somebody, man, whatever you choose to do, it's up to you. Protect yourself, especially if that person is not exclusive to you. If that person is not your boyfriend and they don't owe you any loyalty because you're not in a relationship, in a committed relationship, use protection. People still commenting and asking me about that whole Tay, Jonathan and Nicki thing. I'm not on Instagram, eh? They still coming for me in the comments. Now when I finish that video, I'm going to go and quarrel again. I'm going to go back in the comments and quarrel, because you can't tell me I stop quarreling, I don't say nothing to nobody again. You're still asking me, I'm going back and quarrel. I have time. When I finish it, I have time. Yeah, they don't owe you any loyalty, so they have the right to sleep with as many people that they want to sleep with apart from you. It's not worth it. It only takes one time for you to get infected with an STD. And imagine the first time you go out to somebody, you get HIV. Not herpes, not gonorrhea, not none of these things, HIV. So you need to keep these things in mind, people. It's all fun and games out here until shit hits the fan and it happens to you and it hits home. She'll tell you that put me on blush. She's just like, why don't you wear blush? I'm like, girl, I'm afraid of blushy. I'm like, I'm scared of blush because I felt like blush would probably make me look like a little clown. Like, I actually look like a cute little clown. I still feel like I look so strange. Like, I don't know, I just look strange. This is the end of my video. Follow Creole Creators on Instagram to see our look. To the Nicki Minaj and Tay and Jonathan situation, I said what I said, and that's how I feel. Tay, boo, keep doing you, okay? Nobody can take away your talent from you. Your hands are blessed, and as far as I'm concerned, you're a goat, okay? Meh. In the hair industry, nobody could do it like you. Nobody. I have not seen anybody whose work can compare to Tay's work, okay? That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to an opinion. You all know me, I'm very outspoken, and I said what I said, okay? Maybe that's it. If you want to come and argue with me in the comments, I have time, okay? I'm taking every single one of y'all, one by one. I break in your legs and your arms, your Barbie dolls. That's that. To the young lady who sent me the email, protect yourself at all costs. If you choose to have sex without protection, make sure the person is your significant other and you're in a committed relationship, and make sure that you both get tested and you both know and there's proof that you both are clean. If you're having sex with somebody, man, use a condom. If you're having sex with a little boo thing, use a condom. If you have a little friendly benefits or whatever, use a condom. Feel free to keep sending me your girl chat emails, you know, or send me whatever email you have. I don't know, whatever issue you're going through. I will read it and we will give you advice as best as we can. My next video is going to be the story time on the time I was a side chick, or was I a side chick? That's the question. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Nicki Minaj, you are petty, sis. You are petty. Tay, I love you. Jonathan, you do good work, but keep in mind that everything is not all about money. Money should not be the motive. Money should not be your main focus and your main goal. When you die, you don't die with the money, okay? When you die, what you going to do? Give your two monkeys the money? Frank and Dior? I want to get your priorities straight, man.
Army, when we step in at the party, I wanna hook up on a yardie. Watch me dancing.